homeland has become a distant memory. The flames of war continue to rage. We have long shed the last of our blood. Stay strong, my soldiers. One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
Morning, Traveler! Did you have a nightmare last night? Paimon could hear you tossing and turning in your sleep. Maybe you're just nervous for the final battle? Just shake it off, Traveler. We're supposed to meet with Moika today.
Full throttle!
I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the name. You won't need to push back the plan.
Thank you. I'd say the sooner you can finish it, the better. I still need to announce the matter to everyone.
Don't worry. We should only need half a day. The Traveler has been in Natlan a while now. The Pilgrim's Chronicle should have...
Come in.
Hey, Moika! Oh, Shilonen and St. Lolly are here too! Hello!
We were just talking about you. I invited you here for 2 reasons. First, there's the Traveler's ancient name, which is ready to be forged.
Oh yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? The device the Lord of the Night gave us?
Perfect. Could I take a look? Well, it looks good. This is definitely enough to work with. Usually the first step in forging an ancient name is performing a ceremony to extract memories from the ley lines. But since I've never used something like this before. This is an entirely new material for me, so I need to look into
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab might come in handy.
That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, we need to vet. That will happen in 3 days' time.
3 days? So soon? Wait,
You're
well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought, and this plan could save countless lives. Paimon understands why people, but all this time, Paimon has barely left the Traveler's side. Not to mention, we all know this will be a...
That's right. And as long as we win, the Ode of Resurrection will return us to this land. The Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memories. All in Natlan are resolved to win this war. So if you want to contribute, just cheer us on, alongside all the people of Natlan.
The most important? Really? That's right. Overcoming danger stuff. All right.
It's less about volume and more about mental focus, but I get it. You're just trying to show...
Of course, this all depends on the successful completion of the ancient name. Otherwise, the Traveler will not join me. That is the condition.
Don't worry. I swear on the honor of my tribe, I will not fail. I know how.
There's no time to lose. Let's.
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the ancient name.
Good luck, you two! 3 days, huh? What should we do in the meantime?
From what I've heard, the two of you have helped more than enough. Even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our warriors can handle them. Don't worry.
Exactly! We can't take a break! We're adventurers! We still have a long journey ahead of us and so many places to go! The battle in 3 days.
I see. This final battle is extremely important to me. I'm also going to follow my heart. I plan on using these 3 days to...
Oh!
I just learned, actually. I hear it takes a lot of practice to... It could be anything, though. What I really enjoy is the Of course, that's only when I have the time.
So that's how you relax. Well, it definitely seems like your style.
All right, let's...
So, if Moika relaxes by working really hard at something, that basically means she never takes a break, right? Wow, she's definitely something else. Oh, hello! Sorry, Moika...
There you are.
We made it! Other than our plan almost falling through, nothing. The preparations took longer than expected. We were so worried we wouldn't make it before you left on your next.
Well, if you hadn't over...
Details! Anyway, come on. Let's.
Hold on, tell us what's going on.
Oh, yeah. Jumped the gun a bit there, didn't I? Basically, before the pilgrimage, we usually hold a huge feast. All you can eat, with meat by the.
Ooh, all you can...
I knew that would pique your interest, Paimon. You can eat to your heart's content. Of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds of fruit, vegetables, desserts, drinks, you name it.
That sounds amazing! We're in! Well, the best adventurers know how to go with the flow. Plus, it sounds like this feast is in your honor. If you don't show up, everyone's hard.
It's our fault for not telling you earlier. So it's okay if you can't make it. Still, it'll be super fun. Plus, all our...
Yes! Huh? What's the holdup, Traveler?
Huh? Is that okay? It's not like we prepared any... Well, I definitely wasn't expecting that suggestion. But we might as well extend the invitation. The Archon is about to fight for us with everything she has. Then who's gonna be the one to invite her? All of us,
Come in. Oh, it's you four. Is there something you need?
We're here to invite you to the people of...
Ah, I see. This is a special kind of...
Exactly. It's a tradition to hold a feast before battle. We couldn't miss out. Plus, I always wanted to do something to thank you.
That was my duty. Besides, it's all in the past now. Although, this feast does sound...
So you'll come.
Of course. No need to notify Amina in advance. I'll just surprise her. You don't need to turn this into some kind of grand banquet. I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary person, not an Archon.
It's not like you're the type to pull rank or something.
True, but my presence changes the way people act. I just don't want to spoil the barbecue is best fresh off the grill. And still, people will insist on waiting for me to eat first.
Oh, yeah, Paimon.
Don't worry. I'll jump in if that happens. I can throw manners to the wind. Nope.
No need. I can take care of it. Anyway, I don't need to finish it. I enjoy the process, but...
Then let's go together.
You're kidding. Another one? But this is just a small send-off. What are we... And again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it. What a... Huh? You're here already? Archon?
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here.
No apology necessary. What?
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. A lot of people are still busy repairing their homes, so I didn't think many people would come. But the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention...
That's our star Outlander's popularity for you.
You're saying everyone's here because of... Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has spread all over Nutland. Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here just to thank you, or wish you good luck. Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many people wanted to see you. Yeah, Malika and the Traveler are in this together. They both deserve a celebration. Well, this is the perfect excuse to throw an even bigger party. All this extra stuff was gonna go to waste anyway.
No need to go to all that trouble on my... Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce. As extra spending for my sake is the...
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not used to... Sorry. Oh, speaking of Atea, how is she?
Actually, there's something we haven't... Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe.
What?
When you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. Luckily, I got... She was a hero to the very end. Even though her body, in her final moments, her thoughts were entirely with her tribe. Gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize.
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just... Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with... Parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, come on, let's get to work, everyone. Oh, Chief Amina and our guests of honor exclude... Wait, you don't have to...
Amina, you mentioned something. First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no... In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber.
That would be... I'll get on it, right away. Amazing plan, Malika. It was clear, concise, and organized, but...
I don't mind increasing the size of the gathering, my approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes. The method may change, but...
Whoa. Hana feels like she just learned a thing or two. Well, should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparations?
Sounds good. A casual stroll can be hard to come by.
Yes, Coach.
Are you still helping rebuild the tribes?
I heard about your efforts. It's more effective to have a focused task force, and the speaker's chamber can contact the Fatui direct. The worst is over, so it should be fun. I'll be in touch with next steps. I just need you to compile all existing patient records to ease the transition.
Wow, that irresponsible of you.
Chaska?
Hello, Archon. I'm,
Oh, doesn't look like the...
yeah, it's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to
I went to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course, I could only offer a few...
You helped a lot, actually. My mom has been doing better since your visit. I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper... I'll never be able to replace Koichi. But I will do...
That's exactly what your mother's worried about. She doesn't want you to... Grief is not something that can be measured against others. You don't need to make amends. In any case, they've always loved both of you.
Yeah, don't put too much pressure on...
Thank you. Sounds like I owe my parents a conversation.
Yeah.
Nothing! We're just taking a look around. Oh,
That's a bit of an exaggeration. I just asked... The fighting consumed all of Natlan. Countless humans and Saurians were dragged...
because Natlan's heroes deserve to be
Exactly. That is how we, as the living, respect our... So let me know if you need extra help, Kenichi. Understood. Thank you.
Hey, looks like the food is almost ready. Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to feast. Oh, but if there are still people you want to see, that's okay. We can head over later too.
So full. What's that? A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly.
Oh, it's... Paimon can vouch for their cuteness. You can pet them. Wow, she must have been a great fighter to keep up with you.
Wait, now that you mention it, I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self, brave and stern. I've never had a dream that felt so real. Just like you said, it felt...
So it wasn't just me.
Wait, you've had dreams too? Oh, don't tell...
It wasn't just them. Some of the Gramps and Grannies who look... Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way... I never wanted things to be that way. But even in my own dreams, nothing changed. They sounded...
The same thing happened to me. I dreamt of Ayo's...
Io? Oh, right, you're so...
Ayo's grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle, so it's been really hard for him. I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. And I had a dream that I was so happy. In the dream, Ayo seemed like his normal self. In real life, Ayo is still struggling. He barely sleeps or eats.
Traveler. Chaska,
When did this become story hour? Still, I have nothing to hide. She told me I felt like a completely different person. She said maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. It was a dream. It's fine. I'm the one being...
well, what about you, Traveler?
You're kidding. The captain?
No?
Maybe the traveler's dream is a different kind of phenomenon.
I may know the cause of the dreams. At the end of the battle, I launched a special kind of night war its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties. Independent, in addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams. But I agree with Auroron. The Traveler's dream is likely a different matter.
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams. Is that...
Yes.
So, the Traveler saw the captain's future?
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be... if I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream. You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static. Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you say,
Then I'll start getting ready. We'll carry out the ceremony.
Burn it down!
I never knew you could make it this way. This formula is new to me.
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients.
Then you still have a lot to learn from her. All right, we're ready, Traveler. Once you head inside, you'll fall into a brief sleep. Auroron will interpret the dreamscape, but you won't feel a thing.
That's right. Everything's all...
So, you just need to take a nap?
Here, have some water.
You're awake already, Traveler? That was fast.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to
Huh? It was him?
So you know that name too?
Yeah, the captain told us about him when we were helping Ian-san. He was the one who developed the Draft of Lucidity, a drug that could help people.
I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500 years ago. Even though my encounter with him was brief, the record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas.
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of...
That makes sense. The best partners are those...
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in Natlan.
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legendary
Guthred is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous... But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be... And yet, the figure in your dream looked exactly...
I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe what the traveler saw was Guthred.
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago?
Maybe he found his way to the Night Kingdom for a little bit.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way.
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were not his own. I heard voice.
Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthred's soul inside of—
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be. It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entire.
Maybe it has something to do with Guthred then.
It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthred's soul is likely the key to.
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together.
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were united in our efforts to save Nat.
Let's come back to this later. One final step, and we save Natlan for good. That must be our focus. I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain. Nevertheless, I doubt his goal will interfere with our plan.
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. But there's far more important. Like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points. But considering the final battle, you two get at least 2,000!
In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly, Auroron.
Huh?
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers, fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me—
I'm not so sure.
All right, let's head back and enjoy the party. Rise with the sun!
Thank you so much for coming, everyone! As this gathering comes to a close, let's hear it for the Pyro Archon and the Traveler. One,
Good luck.
you've got this! For Natlan!
Thank you, everyone. Today has meant so much to me.
Yeah, today was great.
Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone is free to go. Any volunteer— Oh, I'm in.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of work to make up at the speaker's chamber.
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an Archon.
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a
Okay, see you soon!
Time for me to head back too. Oh, wait. I should stop by Aoife's place. I need to make sure he's taking care of my radishes.
Of course you do. Well, safe travels. Oh, wait! Paimon wanted to ask something. Where— What goes around comes around.
Well, I guess I should head out too. It's gonna be super late, but I think I'll go see Shilonin. She's probably done with your ancient name by now. I can check for you. Yeah, Shilonin is an amazing engraver. She usually works really fast. But
Well, we also don't have anything to do, so why don't we go together?
oh, it's okay. I'm not alone. Turbo Twirl. Still, if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go together. Getting—
Cool! Help!
It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kanich and Mualani.
Wow, feels like it was just yesterday.
Yeah, you saved me from the Night Kingdom, and the final battle is just around the corner. Huh? Oh, yeah. You're right. I was so nervous the night before the pilgrimage, but your words of encouragement. I slept so well that night, and earned the best score I've ever had in the pilgrimage. So, if you're nervous, traveler, I've learned so much from you, but I doubt I can return the favor. I knew it! I really look. Alright.
Try and stop me! Rise with the sun! Light it up!
Hey, this is where we met Toto, isn't it?
Yeah, but Toto probably won't be able to come back during the battle. Toto refused to leave this place. Monsters started closing in and he got really injured. The doctor said he refused to leave because of his territorial instincts. I have a different idea. Toto is a gentle creature. He's not aggressive or territorial. He loves his home. I don't like conflict or violence either. Toto and I are similar in that way. But love is an extremely positive and powerful emotion. But now I finally understand what he meant. It's alright. The fact that I was born in this era, that I got to meet legendary heroes like you, I've always wanted to see what Natland, and now that day is just around the corner.
Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us.
Come on, we're almost there.
Rise with the sun! Ugh, time to buckle down.
May I present?
Let's ride! Burn it down! Full throttle! Light
Wait, that's Hanwi. Hey, Hanwi, what are you doing here? Oh, let me introduce you. This is Aya's mom.
Hello!
Oh no, you seem worried. She left. Come on, let's follow her. She's really freaking out. What's going on? Oh, it's because of Io.
Oh, right. You said Io's
Yeah. When the Abyss attacked, Io's parents made it through. But the whole family was really close, and now Io barely sleeps. Maybe he thinks his grandparents are still out there somewhere. Hey, Io. It's me. I brought some steak for you. I know it's your Nope. It's like he doesn't even know I'm here.
Traveler, doesn't this situation remind you of abyssal...
Huh?
According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from... It can cause hallucinations, mental breakdowns.
That does kind of sound like what's happening to Io. But I don't...
It's hard to say for sure. Still, abyssal power was everywhere during the battle. Maybe it affected him...
It's possible.
Yeah, that medicine was really effective against the worst cases. Since we don't...
Okay. But just a small amount. Since it was developed for humans, it might have a different effect on us, or...
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
You're okay? Thank you so much! That medicine is amazing! Done eating, Io? Then you should get some rest. Okay. You're full of energy, aren't you? Fine, I won't nag you. Just... Thank you so much, you two! You help... Could you share some of that medicine with me? I want to be able to help someone else.
Of course.
You know, I used to take a lot of things for granted, but the battle taught me that very few things in life are permanent. Like this path, for example. It makes the things we love even more precious. Actually, that's something I learned from you. You really taught me a lot.
Yeah, you're so talented and...
Really? So you... Thank you. Bye, Io. Bye, Hanwi. Bye, Anpea.
Rise with the sun! Full throttle! Burn it down! Hip. Phew. Light it up!
quite the trek. After you visit Shilonen, you should come over for dinner. You can stay the night, too. I'll help my parents get everything ready.
We wouldn't want to impose. Let's see how things go with...
Totally up to you. Bye.
When you think about it, we actually haven't our journey in Natland feels like it just started, and that's true. We'll just have to... All right, time to go check on our...
Oh, it's you two. The party's over, I'm guessing?
You knew...
Of course. Everyone in Shilonen is working on the last part of your ancient name. It's best not to bother her when... Your name is a special case. There were quite a few headaches along the way, which... I told Shilonen if we hurry, we might make it to the feast in time to snag the last round. I was just teasing, but she gave it some serious thought, nodded, and really hit the ground.
Sounds like she really wanted that bar...
Yeah, it's a favorite in her tribe. I bet she still hasn't
Wait, should we go make some for her then?
Oh, I appreciate the thought, but there's no need. I can tell what time it is. The light out. Besides, I knew it was a joke, but we were having a serious conversation at the time. Well, anyway, I have something more important.
Wow, it's...
Tumaini, a name surfaced from the very bottom of the River of Souls. It means...
a light to guide us through the darkness. Like the stars or the moon.
Amazing! Does this name come with a cool chant like the others?
Of course, but that'll come later. The Traveler is the first bearer of this name. Those words, once you return triumphant from the battle, I'm sure you...
Well, getting this name turned out to be easier than...
It all came down to the Lord of the Night's power. This situation is the first of its kind. Heck,
Imagine receiving that much help from the Lord of the Night only for our most trusted engraver to fail.
well, success was never a question. You just like to make things seem dramatic.
Hey, it's not like I wanted you to fail. When you've been alive...
Okay, it all worked out in the end.
Your name was successfully forged, and it passed all my technical tests. But there's still... We need to make sure the name has accepted you. And we'll find...
An Outlander has never received an ancient name before. I wouldn't be surprised if something equally unprecedented happens.
So you're saying it's still too... Well, when it comes to something this important, we can't leave anything...
Oh, don't worry, the process is simple. We can find a quiet place to test it out after dinner. Basically, I need to observe whether your soul can connect to the ley lines.
Last time, you essentially barged into the Night Kingdom. But now we must make sure that it will... Just leave it to me.
Oh, and you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back.
Huh? It was...
If forging an ancient name consumed the memories used to create it, the first person to bear the name would never... The Pilgrim's Chronicle is still the most significant proof of your adventures and...
No need to make a fuss. Let's go eat.
Come on, I'll take you to my favorite barbecue.
Barbecue.
Oh, well, I forgot to mention, the place has top-tier alcohol.
Well, what are we waiting for? Hop to it, people!
Is something on your mind, Sweet Lolly? You barely had anything...
I didn't think anything could shake me, but the closer we get to the final battle, the more worried I feel. And the Pyro Archon's fate is pointing toward death. I believe in you. And...
All right, I'm ready. Oh,
No, not at all!
yes, that's right. So I should really walk it off. All set, Shilonen?
Yeah, just need to check one more thing, and yeah, okay, we're good.
All right, I'll stand next to you and monitor your connection to the ley lines. This test relies on the same principles as the Spirit Speaker Stone. I heard about what happened when you used it last time.
Oh yeah! Abyssal power kept surging out. If Chaska hadn't destroyed the stone, Vichama would have been consumed.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. All this time, our final foe has continued to corrode the ley lines from the depths of the Night King. Your resistance to its power is remarkable. But you need to tell me if anything feels wrong. If either of us notices something off, the test ends. Got it? Don't worry, I'll use elemental power to take care of that. This isn't exactly a picnic in the park, but everyone knows you never leave trash behind. Shilonen, I'm ready. Paimon, give us a little more space.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this.
Whoa, that light.
Your connection to the ley lines looks good. Your soul is remarkable. Looks like the Lord of the Night has accepted this name and acknowledged you as its bearer. No surprise. Stable connection to the ley lines? No one expect. How do you feel, Traveler?
Then it looks like your ancient name is good to...
Wait, what?
No need to panic, Paimon. The damage to the ley lines has allowed these soul-like It's just because of the ritual. It makes it so that everyone can see them. Although there shouldn't be...
Oh, this way.
Shilonen, stop the test! We've already confirmed what we came here for.
Got it!
What's going on?
I see. It wasn't just escaped souls. The ritual attracted all the souls in the
Surrounding you?
The Night Kingdom is getting weaker by the day, especially in its capacity to accept souls. After death, once a soul becomes lost, it can never return to the Night Kingdom. Lost soul...
Please, take me. I cannot.
So the connection we established to the Night Kingdom? That's what drew...
Yes. The Traveler's soul is powerful. Some of these souls never made it to the ley lines. Others escaped from the Night Kingdom, and even more...
So, they've always been around?
We can try. Returning souls to the ley lines usually requires a complex... That's exactly why He has a remarkable ability to perceive souls. Even after the failed ceremony, he made it his mission to travel around Natlan and return as many souls as... But most of the time, having the ability to perceive souls means watching them wither in agony. Completely...
So you're saying there will always be those that we can't save?
That's right. But saving some is still better than saving none at all. After all, souls that disappear... That has to be true loneliness. The knowledge that you've been abandoned by the world, even in death.
Yeah, we should try to save whoever we can!
Oh, I know you. I didn't think we would meet again, especially like this. Using the Spirit Speaker Stone meant so much to me. Thank you, Citlali. I finally had the chance to say that in person.
Enough of that. What happened to you?
Wait, you're from the Scions of the Canopy? During the battle, your tribe was...
It's okay. The battle finally gave me the chance to fulfill my dream. Back then, I missed my chance at the Night Warden Wars. I scouted the location and direction of the attacks, so those with grappling hooks escaped through the air. Everyone else but people needed information, so I stayed behind.
Oh, you're a...
Thank you, but that's not why I did it. I did it for the future of my... The battle gave me back my sense of purpose, that's all I wanted. And anyway, I was supposed to see Malco again, but the Night Kingdom...
Even though you're a hero of Natland? How could that happen?
I'm sorry. The Lord of the Night didn't do it on purpose, I can promise you that. The ley lines are in terrible shape. Even the Ode of Resurrection is no longer working like it should.
I know. She can't help it, right? I get it. It just feels like fate is mocking me. Even in death.
No, it hasn't been long since the battle. The door to the night... Give me some time. It doesn't matter. I have to try. A hero of Natland.
This...
Looks like the...
Thank you. Thank you so much. People don't always have...
I hope...
If I may... What about the...
We're sorry.
Don't apologize. You're doing everything you can. Let this land bear witness to my final wish for this world. From now on, may every soul in Natland find haven and home.
I promise you, Vichama. I will not...
Thank you. People like you. Goodbye.